Well, here we are, yet another event in Skate, and our last event of Season 2, and another extremely mediocre event. Mediocre might be a little bit too kind, to be honest. It's just another Skate event. New community parks, some recolors, some fiery rings as well, which seems to be the theme. Fireworks and fiery rings, so I feel like a lot of people are going to have a fiery ring when they realize there's really not much to do in this event. I don't know what I meant by that. Yeah, so it's your standard Skate event. The 3 community parks have had a makeover, and there's some tasks and some challenges. And of course, you unlock the event currency, which is firecrackers, and you can use them to buy this stuff in the store, which is going to rotate every week. You guys know the drill by now. It's really not that exciting. Yeah, some pretty ugly cosmetics as usual, although there is a couple really good like bundles in the store. We got the Adidas spotlight and we got the creature spotlight, which is actually really nice. So they kind of make up for the bad event stuff. So don't get your hopes up for anything new this event. The best part about the event, honestly, is the community parks are actually kind of fun. Like a lot of cool little mani pads and things like that, but it's not really saying much, to be honest. The event itself, yeah, there's just really not much going on as per usual. Now, this is the last event of Season 2, so Season 3 is dropping on March 10th, which is the revised date, because it was supposed to drop on March 3rd, but it got pushed back a week. This event ends on March 3rd, so we're kind of going to have like a week of kind of nothing, really. But really all we can hope for at this point is that Season 3 is going to be a banger. I feel like they really have to come through with Season 3. So I did actually stream the event launching yesterday, and we had a pretty good time with the chat. We had a big group of people in here skating. I'll show you guys some of the highlights of that, because it's kind of the most interesting part of the event. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh! Oh, look at that. Free t-shirt. How's that look? What do I have up here? Do I have pants on? Yeah. So many crop tops. What a lovely selection of characters we have right here. 2 is caked up, man. What? Do I need to be affiliate? Oh my... What? Oh, look, he's cooking, man. Oh, man, he's going to be tasty. He is going to be tasty. Let me trick over you, Maxi Bizzle. That's going to be a sick photo. Hold on. But I figured I'd do a video on the event anyway, show you guys the community parks and whatnot. And one thing I've noticed is that everything seems to actually have coping for the most part. Usually a lot of ledges and stuff don't have coping on these community parks, but they've actually put coping on things. And it's a small thing, but I'm pretty happy to see some coping at the community parks. Oh, that was steezy. Yeah, I don't really get the theme of the event, to be honest, because it's really not like kind of giving it spring at all. I don't really know what they were going for. I think they have lore behind these events, but I don't really think anybody cares about the lore of this game. But I kind of like the color scheme though. The color scheme is pretty cool. I like the decals and stuff. Hopefully this means that when we actually get our custom maps, when we can actually make custom maps, we can actually put decals over stuff. Maybe the stickers that are already in the game, we can actually put onto ramps and stuff. That would be really cool. I think the best way to look at these events is that it is a glimpse into the kind of stuff we'll be able to do when we actually get our custom maps. I guess it also showcases that they could do some pretty cool effects, like the fire, and we had the kind of snow effects on the winter event and stuff, so, and the kind of leaves and everything that were in the whatever the last event was, I don't even remember. So it kind of showcases that they can do some cool effects, and I just hope that they make use of that in the actual game outside of these events. Yeah, it would be pretty nice. I did try a couple of the challenges on stream yesterday, and they were, you know, just kind of regular challenges. Brian Diffuse, Manual the Firework, best sequence. Oh my... Oh, okay, I didn't even have to do it, guys. Thanks. Thanks to everyone else for doing it for me. I didn't have to. There's not really anything else to do in this event, so we might as well do some challenges. 360 flip, laser flip, manual the pad. No! Oh, I saved my ass there. This is actually quite long. This goes across the entire park. Gymnast plan, RB. Hey. That was stupid. Alright, so let's head over to the Market Mile Community Park. This one's very transition heavy. Honestly, I just like the simple stuff. They put a ledge here. Although this one doesn't have coping, so I guess that sucks. Actually, I don't think any of these have coping, which is really annoying.
I'm pretty happy to see some coping at the community parks.
That's very nice. I do think that's pretty cool, to be fair. I don't know why they made these ramps kind of like transition like that. It's kind of strange. Kind of messes up your flow. I was kind of enjoying skating this one during the stream, but playing it now is kind of making me realize that it's actually very strange. It's a very odd setup. All right, but let's head off to the other one. I'm quickly kind of realizing that, you know, it was more fun during the stream playing with a bunch of people, and now it's kind of like, okay. Oh yeah, this is cool though. I really enjoyed skating this during the stream. That's pretty cool. Like, that's literally, like, give me something like this and I'm happy. I'll just skate the most, like, realistic thing in the community park. Okay, okay. That's not too bad. Can we wall ride this? Yeah. Nice. It's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, that's literally it. That's the 3 community parks. There's some pretty cool obstacles, but other than that, they're really nothing exciting. And as usual, it's just another pretty dead event, to be honest. And I really hope that we start seeing changes to these events in Season 3, because yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that the community isn't really enjoying these. And I think the devs hopefully have that kind of feedback. And hopefully they're going to change things up in Season 3. I think it's really important that the season itself is obviously really good, full of content, enough to bring people back to this game who have maybe dipped out, and enough to keep the players who are still sticking around occupied. I also think that the events in Season 3 obviously need to be a lot better and need to just offer more. Actually give us an actual event, like an event going on, like a competition. Maybe one of the courses is a realistic street course, and that was some sort of like street competition, best trick competition or something like that. Or maybe one of them is like a game of skate course and you play a game of skate and you kind of go up the leaderboard for that event and you win prizes for competing. And then maybe if you're like in top 5 or top 10 by the end of the event, then you get a special reward or something to actually bring people back and give them something to work towards, other than just adding another currency with some pretty mediocre cosmetics that, I mean, most people don't really want to grind for, I'd say. I feel like they could really just make these events special and actually get people excited for them and make people want to take part in the limited time things. The only reason that I actually enjoy these things is just because I get to stream and I get to play with you guys, and then we always have a lot of fun when we play together. But then once that's over, yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of the fun of the event over with. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed some of the stream highlights anyway. I wanted to show them off because that is really the best part of these events. And if you want to be a part of one of the stream sessions, then make sure to have those YouTube notifications on for when I go live here. Or if you prefer Twitch, follow me on Twitch. So yeah, it's really fun. I'm really enjoying streaming at the minute. I'm going to be doing more for every single event, and hopefully it brings a bit of joy into these pretty dull events from Skate. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the day. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.